Hello, YouTube. Welcome back in to the late game culture pivot. It's just fallen into place. One of the things we talked about in between here is 324% luxury modifier, and so I don't see why we shouldn't pivot. I don't have theater squares everywhere. I frankly don't. I haven't really been planning them and wonder spamming and stuff, but I don't think it'll take all that much for us to get some banks going, some products, corporations, things like that. So 2 turns, we'll start to look at some builders. I all of a sudden do care about the tourism output. I would like more national parks, although I might just want to save this for rock bands now, because we're reasonably close to that. Although our cities could be a lot better with extra amenities. So I don't know. Bit of a yin, a tug of war. I was gonna say yin yang. That's not what a yin yang is. Oh, don't. Oh, no. All right. Well, that's our Admonton city anyways. I didn't realize this was happening. It's dead, yeah? It's like straight up dead. I don't think I can save it. I don't have a builder to chop anything. The unit doesn't save it, though. Right? Like a Carolean is sweet. But I think it just dies. No Valletta to build the wall. And no builder to, like, chop it out right now. Feels like it'd be a waste of money. TBH. Okay. So, priorities. What are they? Slots for great works makes sense. And all of a sudden I want trade routes to everybody, right? Maybe even more than the amphitheater right now. Although amphitheater lets me buy more great works next turn. And all of a sudden, I don't really care where they go. Like, let's just do this. It's a big modifier. Walls? I don't know that I've ever done Vampire Castle tourism. Bribe the barbs and they stop attacking? That's a fair point. And I'll start shooting him. Spend some money, but it's not too bad. This is a crazy pivot, and that's so much tourism with only 216. Or that's so many tourists to have with only 216. Is what I meant to say. Let's start cranking out some... Like, I need to get a few more things in the cap, for sure. But then we'll just crank out products.
Chemistry. If you don't read the news...
Need some help there. Granada handling the barbs. Oh, yeah. Dropping the ball on it. Yeah. Yup.
One had a twisted design, red, on a green ground. Another, all prickly angles, yellow.
What a weird
black.
game.
A third was ornamented with scales of blue and crimson. A fourth was in quarters like a melon.
What a weird game. So the other thing we really want is Curator now as well. All right, we'll be done with this. I want builders everywhere. And are there better policies for us to run if we're pivoting? I frankly don't really need Trade Confederation. I think I'd rather have the liquidity of triangular trade because our economy is pretty solid. Movement, amenities instead of Trade Confederation. I like the faith per turn because I can, you know, a couple more turns I can get another national park or keep building towards rock bands if that's the route we want to go. I mean, 12 amenities, pretty solid. It's kind of close. I think I'm going to go like this. Man, I want everything now. Don't need the science. You're right, we don't need the science. I should have subbed that out. I certainly didn't need the science. Let's go 2 turns on opera ballet. Probably fills us up. Science for computers. It's true. Yeah, I wasn't really, again, teching towards that. So we could take the time, grab that Eureka. You're right. We could probably just push towards computers. Do I want to save like 1 turn on this? I'd rather get builders, I think. All right, where do we want builders? What did I want builders for? Oh, right, corporations, yes. And open air museums here, yeah. I've got 3 out of the 4. I just need to get this one. What else? St. Basil City still needs one? No, I got that one. I need one up here. I need one here, actually. Unless this is theirs? No. I guess it goes... Is this floodplains? Can I do it here? No. That is floodplains. So then I need one... here for them. Never did get that mountain city, no. Sure didn't. I am working on the desert city. For that much more culture. Man, it's funny how priorities change. How quickly it happens. Just kidding. Run away! Anything else I can do this turn? No, this wasn't desert. Sadly. I could have done it a little bit better to get it, but I was a little greedy with the placement. And also this city made a lot of sense at the time, right?
Ballet projects a...
Alright, let's bribe again. I just don't really... I can't really defend forever. Need walls and such. Might be better to crank out a few walls with this. Kind of like that. I don't hate the science, honestly. Should just get us to that extra 25%, and then at that point we can sub it out. Take this out for a minute. Run this, I think. Yeah, computers is like a big deal, right? Flight doesn't really do anything for us. Bibliotech will be really nice. We can make sure that we can keep buying Great Works. Water park after that, probably. So, all right, why? Oh, because they need a bank, right? Or a stock exchange? Man, I'm still such a novice at monopolies. I don't think so, Atlas, although I'm not sure. The question is, will flight give you tourism from vampire castles within your borders? I can't remember. I don't think so yet. So actually what I want is the stock exchange. And then this. We've got a diamond thing here. So yeah, so let's get the bank and stock exchange. Oh, yeah, you need merchants for corporations. Duh. Although stock exchanges to hold them, right? All right, so in a couple turns, we'll be able to get the corporation. I don't know why I was thinking it was builders. What a derp I am. What a derp I am. But let's go ahead and get more of this type of stuff. This must belong to the other city. All right, there we go. Harbor building works too. Yeah. I'm sort of scrambling. We've got a vote going in chat whether or not we'll finish this sub 170. And I think it's a pretty interesting debate. All right, so we've got trade routes to Teddy, trade routes to Vicky, and Monty. So we need Guitarja, which would come from up here probably. Guitarja and Wilhelmina, which I don't think I'll have a lot of access to until I clear that out. And even then it looks a little sus. This would be outstanding too. Containment's so close. It's not that close. You know what? I only need 3. It's such a huge boost. Let's just grab it. I guess the banks just kind of make the most sense now. What a crazy pivot. Don't often pivot this late in a Civ game. Yeah, no luck going to Guitarja from here, but... How many cities do we have? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then we're about to get 18. Yep, very close. Also just check our chart. Our amenities doing, yeah, kind of poor. But cities, oh, we do have 18 cities. I'm bad at counting. To the surprise of no one.
If you can walk away from it.
Okay, this city kind of sucks the whole time. Just giving them a little bit of growth, like a while ago, would have been pretty nice. Yeah, getting a few amenities is indeed a big boon. I acknowledge that. I acknowledge that for sure. Maybe this is a thing. How you doing, Maestro? No, why? Why you gotta be like this? Oh, this was the... Oh, I don't know what trade route I sent out last turn. Whoops. So we just need this. There's our mobilization boost. Now would be a good time to showcase the unique unit against the bar. I actually out-teched it. Which is a wee bit sad. All right, so now we'll get it. We'll get it naturally. I might need to buy the next one. 708 to 750. Not to mention another open air museum, full on 10 culture, 10 tourism. What? Yes, perfect. All right, that's a lot of modifiers. Went down to 234 on our luxuries. Still feel good about the pivot, I think. That city is still in grave danger.
Science owes war is hell.
I want to keep these now, right? Or am I misremembering how things work? We went over this last game and I forgot again. It was like several weeks ago. It doesn't matter if you trade them, just that you own them. Okay. I know we talked about this in the last game. Like I said, my skills are not amazing in terms of Monopoly dominance. So it would have been a fun one to practice it on. Now what? Let's keep the science in a few more turns. This makes sense. Again, containment like pretty close. Oh my god. Didn't realize we hadn't been Sues. By the way, that was worth what? Like 100 faith? I didn't realize. I didn't realize I didn't have them Suesed. They've been there for so long. And I'm just a derp. I'm just a big old derp. That's so much faith per turn that we were missing out on throughout like a lot of the game. Frankly. Oh, they don't have an open air museum. I didn't realize that. Now they do. Let me get this. I should almost get another settler for the spice. I can settle one. I can settle this fissure and grab 3 more spice tiles. I could settle off the fissure and get cotton as well. And then if we get another city in here, we get multiple cotton. Seems good. Do I need this now that we have the trade route thing? I don't think so. But what's better? I don't think 12 culture is actually better. All right, I guess we leave it in. Amenities, maybe? Yeah. 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 One thing that's very fun about Monopoly mode is that it does make the late game settles feel much more worth it. Could get sugar. It might be worth it too. What a wacky pivot. Come on now. I was always done with the dam. I was actually building a dam. I never do that. So did it help us? Not really. We're so wide that, like, it's bit rough. I still think it's a good idea. Building a dam always summons a flood. That does track. All right, next turn we get that. Don't know that the turtles are worth it. I don't have any others. I mean, it'd be fine for amenities. Apadana still available is kind of funny. Like, really? One turn for one tourism. I guess one tourism modified up the wazoo is decent. Don't modify your tourism up the wazoo without consent, though. That's not very nice. Do you have the tech for Sydney yet? No. No. Fair amount of chops here. Might need a doctor too. La 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 la. All right. I don't think I want that. That should help amenities quite a bit. Stupid flood. They keep killing the vamp.
Radio is
All right, there is our first Monopoly. Do I really not have it in Mercury? Or is it just not showing it to me? It's just not showing it to me. $79 of 119. This is out of range. So can I grab a second merchant pretty soon? Hobart flips at some. Yeah, that's not super likely to happen. Where'd our culture go? Did we lose a Suze? Wow, we can do an industry on amber as well. Yes, we did. I would like my 170 culture back, please. This is the Monopoly game your dad told you about. For sure. It's so weird because I really tried to be flexible and play into the science stuff. I thought it would be so fun with the Mercury and all of that. And it just makes, like, she's so powerful. Just so powerful at this stuff. I should have taken Garrison there. Are we over on trade routes or something? They're just never going to get districts. Don't even think I care. Hi, Rappa. So who's our competitor? It's Wilhelmina, the one person we don't have a trade route to. Pillaged, probably. Builder card for the cities I'm about to settle. I can see it, yeah.
If it weren't for electric slowly.
Just because, like, the improvements do matter a little bit. How close am I to computers? I would like to finish computers off with this. All right, that seems fine. Lots of products to create. Didn't change the turn count on computers. It may have already seen it because it was already in there as the other one, but I don't know. Yeah, weird. All right, maybe I'll take volley instead of garrison. Yeah, we must be maxed on. That must be an extra trade route. Man, monopolies, huh? Yeah, maybe a comm hub got pillaged. Oh, maybe the flood. I don't even know. Yeah, it did not change though. 'Tis true, 'tis true. See, it's slowing down. It's like up and down a little bit here. This barb can't. All these barbs have actually been pretty annoying. How much you want to bet we find more city-states up here? 97 of 121. Computers is going to help a lot. Sweet. I think we buy... Do we buy some amenities? Yeah, we should be done fairly shortly. This is almost ours. Get Great Works. Yeah, that was the market that got pillaged. Makes sense, makes sense. Imagine anyone in this scenario other than maybe Korea would have found a culture victory to be faster. Yeah, I can see that. Back down to 234. We pivoted to culture, Amerikai. Because I can't help myself. So that's going well.
From Stettin in the...
I did not set us up for a culture victory in the slightest. In the slightest. And yet, here we are. Corporations plus Kristina. Just pretty silly. Pretty dang silly. Now pivot to diplomacy. Lol. Lol. Remember how I planned industrial zones? I remember. They were potato bait. Lol. Auckland. Hello. Right, 109 of 122. I didn't. Culture would have been going for a religion, taking void, spamming more wonders early.
To err is...
Win next turn, I think. Didn't they have another one, or was it just the sugar I settled this for? man. Just silly good. What turn do you think we could have gotten it if we would have gone straight for culture? I genuinely don't know. Because what we did do, which is good in every game, is just set up for being wide, right? And that matters a good bit. Not to mention, like, we're getting a lot of monopoly tourism from simply having all of these cities and having like a triple continent settle, quadruple at this point. And just tons of things. Remember when I was like eating his luxuries? That probably helps. Like, I don't know. That should be it. Yeah, that's it. So turn 167. Turn 167 accidental culture. Well, accidental and then purposeful culture victory. Final modifier is 360. And I didn't even have 20 tourism until just now. We'll play out our turn properly. Because I can. Got a goodie hut. Accidental, on purpose, culture win. Kristina.
The worth of a culture is not measured by its accomplishments, but in how those accomplishments last and how they are remembered.
GG's, everybody.
The beauty that you have inspired our people to create will ensure that our culture stands.
Is that our fastest culture victory of the marathon? What's in the hut? Herbert Hoover. We're Hooverville level culture victory with less than 1,000 score. I mean, I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was a roller coaster. I hope you all did too. YouTubers, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic, where you can also find out what's in the hut. See y'all next time.